Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tyron'e Southern's Cooking. Back at you today with another video. Alright, today what we're going to be doing us a caramel pound cake. And what we're going to start off with, we have our vanilla extract, our baking powder, we have 6 eggs, we have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, we have 1 cup of whole milk, 2 cups of sugar, 1 box of cream cheese, and 2 unsalted sticks of butter, and our salt. So it's gonna be a cream cheese caramel pound cake. That's what we're gonna do today. And so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix our baking powder and our salt in our flour, and we're gonna go ahead and sift that now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of baking powder in our mix here. Yeah, we're going to use 2 tablespoons of baking powder. We're going to also do a half a teaspoon of salt. It's just a half right here. Yeah, it's a half. What we're going to do, we're going to stir that in, and we're going to go ahead and sift it for it to combine really good. All right, we got that sifted up. So we're gonna go ahead and put our cream cheese in. Now we're gonna go ahead and put our 2 sticks of unsalted butter in as well. We're gonna mix this. What we also gonna do before we make sure we don't forget, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract in our milk. Yeah, 2 tablespoons vanilla extract. Go ahead and put that in our milk. Now we finna blend this up. This off to the side. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our 2 cups of sugar. We're gonna mix this up real good until it gets like a white, fluffy, creamy look. So stay tuned. Alright, we threw blending our butter and sugar. And this how it look right here, white, fluffy. This is what you're looking for. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and add our 6 eggs, 1 in at a time. kind of beat up, so. Get our bowl straight. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and add our flour. And then we're gonna add our milk as well. Try not to waste nothing. Started off kind of slow because I don't want a lot of dust flying everywhere. So we're gonna add another milk. We gotta forget we got our vanilla extract mixed in with our milk. All right, we're gonna stop it and we're gonna scrape the sides. Just like that there. Let me turn my stove on. I haven't started my stove yet. All right, we add the rest of our flour. We're going to add the rest of our milk as well. All right, what we're going to do now, we're going to do the same thing, repeat. Stop it. Make sure we get all that at the bottom. Get it all mixed up real good. You don't want to over mix it. So now we already greased our pan with some Crisco. Now we got the spread with some Baker's Joy. And then we got to also wait on our stove to come up the temperature. We started our stove off kind of late. So stay tuned. All right, what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and spray our pan with some Baker's Joy. We already greased it, like I say. We like to do both. Reason I like to do both because I had a cake to stick one time, and that wasn't fun. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sprinkle a little flour in our cracks because we got a 2-piece pan, and the reason we do that because a little bit may seep through the cracks. So we go ahead and seal that to keep that from happening. We also gonna put a pan up under it just in case it do some seep. We don't want none to fall in the bottom of the oven. Making a mess, huh? Making a mess. All right. Now we go ahead and get our batter into our pan. So we got our oven on 3 side at 350. We're gonna let this stay in the oven for an hour. All right. So now what we're gonna do? Some of this off the side here. What we're gonna do? We're gonna just go ahead and shake it on around a little bit, just like that there. We're gonna have to put us another pan in the bottom down here. Give it a little tap over here. We're gonna go ahead and stick it in the oven. And we'll be back, y'all. All right, what are we finna get ready to do now? What we're gonna do is our caramel. So what we got 1 cup of light brown sugar. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the pot. Get me a spoon right quick. And we got 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Go ahead and turn our heat on. Get that on in the pot. And we got 1 cup of light corn syrup. Go ahead and put that in there. We're gonna stir this in till it all dissolve. Like that there. And we also got a cup of heavy cream that we're gonna also add in there as well. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna let this cook on the stove for about 3 minutes. We're gonna let this come to a boil. We say we were gonna use a cup of heavy cream. We only gonna use a half a cup of heavy cream. That's all we're using, just a half a cup of heavy cream, not a cup. Now we're just gonna let this boil just like this for about a couple of minutes. Then we're gonna take it off the heat, and then we're gonna add our heavy cream in, and we're gonna stir it up. Then we're gonna put it back on the stove and let it continue to cook for another couple of minutes. Then we're gonna take it off and put our walnuts in it. That's what we're doing. So we're gonna let it cook like this for about another minute and a half. And we're gonna take it off, put our heavy cream in it. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it off the heat. Take it off the heat, then we're gonna add some heavy cream in it. Add that in, we're gonna stir it up. Stir it up. This is how it's starting to look. Stir it up. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract in there as well. A half a teaspoon vanilla extract. That's what we're putting in, a half a teaspoon. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put it back on the heat for another couple of minutes. Just like that there. Bring it back up to a boil. Let it cook for another couple of minutes. And we're gonna take it off. Then we're gonna add our walnuts in, and we're gonna let it cool. That's what we're doing. We're letting it cook. We got about another minute left. All right, we're gonna take it off the stove now. We're gonna let it cool down a little bit. Then we're gonna add our walnuts in. All right, now we're gonna add us some walnuts in here. And as cool as it get, the thicker it's gonna get as well too. So we're gonna set this off to the side and let it cool off and thicken up. We'll be back when the cake come out. All right, our cake just come out the oven. Now we're gonna let it sit and cool off about 15 minutes before we take it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our cake come out. We don't flip that cake and it don't cooled off. Now we got our caramel. And what we had to do, because we had it on the stove, it had got kind of thick. So what I did, I had to re-warm it back up a little bit to loosen it up. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put this on this cake here. Still a little thick. So okay. Cream cheese caramel pound cake. That's what we got going on here with walnuts. Yeah, that's it, folks. Ain't miss no. Yeah, that's it. You know, it ain't that all that sweet, because you know I don't use no 3 cups of sugar in my cake. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what we got going on right here. What we got going on right here. Now we're gonna cut it and see what it gonna do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dive into this right here and see what what we accomplished. We're gonna see what it do. We're gonna see what it do, y'all. We got the caramel dripping everywhere. Gonna get us a little bite of this right here. See what's happening? This is what we got going on right here. Oh yeah, this joker here real moist here. Good Lord. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is, what time it is. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, put a thumbs up, ring the bell for you to be notified. And this is a wonderful cake. And everybody have a wonderful day. Peace.